What is today? Saturday? August 15th? 3:22. Let me put this in my pocket. Is that gonna fall into your pocket? It might. You think the shock comedy has gone away? I don't know. I don't watch YouTube. I don't watch the stuff. I don't know. Like shock comedy was like Adult Swim, early 2000s. I don't know how they do stuff now. I don't know. I like some of those jokes. Some of those jokes are funny. Yeah, I think it's almost like, I think it's become almost this thing where like, it's not what's said, it's you have to find the, it's like having a piece of expensive Lamborghini, like an expensive race car. You have to find the racetrack to run it on. You can't just like expect the racetrack to find, you have to find the battleground for the race car. Because like a normal race car is like shit. Unless you have the right racetrack or something. Is that your analogy? You're seriously? I can't believe I got triggered by a thought so hard. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, that suffocating feeling. Da, 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 da. So what was this about again? Oh, I got distracted again. Any more good jokes? So you want to go to Huntsville? That's not a bad idea. A month? Or how much time do you need to like make a map? 7 days, 5 days? Weekly, if they have a weekly. That's how it works. Stuck in the middle with you. Jokers to the left of me. Something to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Try again. Do you have any ideas? I thought I was supposed to have some ideas. I mean, you already went to Walmart earlier. The most insignificant human being who has ever existed. Me? Yeah, definitely. Ah, man, that's not good. Chipotle? You want some Chipotle? Yeah, I do. What time is it anyway? Like 3:30? It's late, man. It's 3:32. How far can you make it in Muscle Shoals? An hour from now, I will be 40 minutes from now, I will be at that intersection near the highway station. Probably, I don't know. Whatever you say. I mean, you could try that one time. You could try getting a job, and then anytime someone does anything even remotely hostile to you, you just beat the living shit out of them. Then I get sent to jail, right? I mean, isn't that how it works? Like, I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know how they do these systems. I never. And then you're taking a gamble, because then you're stuck in the system. Because then you like, once you break the rules to enforce the system, you're stuck in the system. You can't like, you know. It's the old Nazi problem in the East. Once you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. Once you do certain things, you can no longer complain about those things happening. That's how it works. Unless you have like you could have balls. You could just be like, I just murdered 50 people, and then I complain about someone else murdering someone. I'm like, how dare he murder? And there's like 50 dead bodies by my feet or something. Yeah, I mean that's how the people at the top are doing it. How dare you steal? Yet, like, everything they have is, yeah, that's how the system works, buddy. Have you not figured this out yet? Do I have to explain this to you yet again? How cynical this whole thing is? Here I am, stuck. You're doing like a Tyler Durden thing, right? Kicking and screaming, I will grab you and drag you through this. Very funny. The rational and the emotional become so separated that, I mean, rationality. You watched like that part of Godfather 3 that was on TV, and they were talking about rationality. What is rationality anyway? Oh, I have no clue. I couldn't tell you what that word even remotely means. And yet I used to consider myself so rational too. You need to make a notebook of like 50 like just like 2-word concepts that you can remind yourself, because I can't remember any jokes, but I can remember things I complain about. Hunter Biden's gonna be president, and I don't mean that like, I'm not saying vote for him. I'm saying like, you guys are gonna be like, hey, you can't have a crackhead for president. There was a fucking reality TV show host guy for president. They're going to do crackheads for president next. That's how this country's going. And I'm not endorsing him. I'm just saying that's just how this shit's going. That's the trajectory here. Crackhead. Hey, why can't a crackhead be president? Why are you discriminating against crackheads? Why are you discriminating against reality TV show hosts? That's a good question. It's like saying Shakespeare couldn't be the mayor of London. He could be the mayor of London. Could he be the king? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. What do you got against Shakespeare? I don't know. I was just... What is this, Clearview? That's all cancer shit, right? Yep. I keep wanting to compare, because like whenever I think of AI, I always think of the fucking Matrix cartoon. That shit terrifies me. The part with the needles and stuff. Yeah, the Panzer II. This fucking drone shit is Panzer II stuff. You can't even imagine the shit they're gonna make. It's gonna terrify the shit out of everything. This is just the entry point. Should have never seen that Animatrix shit. Yep. I always imagine it being, yeah, the insect part is the scary part. People always complain the Chinese are like a hive mind. Wait till you actually have an AI that is a literal hive mind. A literal... As an individual, I am terrified of collective consciousnesses. A Gestalt consciousness, baby. Oh, hey, you asked about Trump? Because, like, he's lost $1.3 billion worth of Reapers. I don't blame him. I'm not saying it's his fault, but I mean, like, is this the kick in the pants part where they start having to like remake weapons and stuff? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about Reapers. Expensive, high flying, nice camera. Maybe Hellfires? I don't know. They're slow. They're easy to target, right? Yeah, this is very weird. And then I had to remind ChatGPT. I was like, hey, they took out a fucking AWACS. That's $1 billion too, because those Reapers are like worth 1.3 billion. And then AWACS is worth like $1 billion. And then they shot down maybe another. It said you were wrong about $1 billion being lost on the that F-15 pilot. They had to destroy 2 C-130s. I just assumed that was worth like $1 billion and all the helicopters, but it was like, no, that's not worth $1 billion. I mean, it could be right. I don't know. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's good news because like you got to get these machine shops running again, because that's how it's going to work. It's going to be World War II again. It's going to be munitions plants. It's going to be drone factories. This is the age of making 100 tanks a year is gone. This is now the age of make 5,000 drones a month. You're exaggerating that, right? Well, whatever. You know what I mean. There's a mass warfare coming, baby. What if you're wrong? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, there's a smell. What's the smell? It's like bad water? I don't know. Dead animal? Is there a dead animal? Is it bad water or a dead animal? It doesn't matter. Yeah, because it was like they shot down like 33 or 40 of those fucking Reapers, and then the Air Force is like, these are the best planes ever. And I was like, what? You lost what? Huh? You know, it's like, it's a question of like, if they didn't have those, how bad would it be? I mean, it's money. It's just money. It's not people, at least. That's true. What is $1 billion? Oh, I don't even know. That's man hours. Think of it as man hours. What is $1 billion in man hours? Your average human being makes $15 an hour, let's say. Oh, your average human being makes 50K a year. That's actually high for a lot of people will hear that and go, 50K, that's a lot of money. Well, whatever. That's there's a lot of people who make like $1 million a year, and there's a lot of people who make like 100K and 200K and 300K. And yeah, I know there's some burger flippers out there who don't want to hear that the average income is like 50 or 60. But whatever. I'm trying to do some numbers here. So how many lifetimes is that? What is $1 billion in lifetimes? They're keeping you people busy, even if they're not going to kill you, which they are killing people. They've lost like 10 or 20 people, right? Probably 20, at least 20. I bet it's 20. But you're still talking about man hours, which is your life. They're taking your life away. Not your literal life, but like man hours of your life. Well, I mean, you got to keep these people busy. Drones are a very good analogy for. In the old days, they were like, "Hey, you don't want to die, but we're going to take your time. You're going to spend 5,000 hours making drones." I mean, I guess that's good, you know. But if you want to win, you have to go for the drone factories and kill the people. Which is, you know, they weren't that in World War II. You got to go after the tank factories and the aircraft and the ball bearing factories. You can't just attack the drones. That's completely different, buddy. Well, whatever. How many man hours was like a king tiger or a tiger? Was it like a person's life? Was it like 80 man hours? I mean, how many man hours of time was that? Like 30 or 40,000 or something? It was some ridiculous number. 400,000. It's 200,000, right? I don't remember. Don't ask me. Yay! They only destroyed material, but that was people spending their time doing that. Yeah, so people don't value their time. That's interesting. I mean, you've already gone over this before, how it's all man hours. Well, that's what the tank was. The tank and the machine gun, and they're man hours condensed down. Like steel have to have someone get the steel out of the ground. You have to. When you build a cathedral of war weapons, well, King Tiger is pretty sexy. King Tiger 2, I like them. They're sexy. A battleship, they're pretty sexy. Shock and awe, you know, cathedral. A cathedral, it creates a sense of shock and awe. Whatever. Any more, you want to go downtown or you want to go across this, Did you even look at the dam? Was the dam even closed? I didn't even look. I didn't look, did I? I forgot to look. Whatever. You were born to lose, buddy. Yeah, probably. Too late now. It's too late, baby. So you want to go to Huntsville? Back around there? That'd be fun. Distract yourself before you die. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna. This thing's over for you. I think this body is almost it's on the verge of. You know that they just respawn you as a fucking NPC. You think you get to escape this? You don't get to escape it, buddy. That sounds like hell. Does sound like hell. I am an NPC and I cannot die. It sucks. Everyone's like, hey, you want to be immortal? You already are immortal. You people are NPCs. You're already immortal. They just keep respawning you. Have you not figured that out yet? Very dirty. called being a sore loser, right? Yeah, it's like you salt the earth. You're like, hey, I'm gonna salt the earth. I thought salt was really expensive. That sounds really expensive to go around salting the earth. Yeah, I mean, if you use your brain, you'll realize most of these terms, they make no sense. They literally, they just sort of say the term, and then if you would have used your brain, you would have been like, hey, salt's expensive. Why would you salt the earth? Especially in old times. They ruin it for like one season, then you have to go replant everything, and it's like, you salted the earth, you inconvenienced me for 6 months. I had to go replant all the seeds. It's all ruined. It'll take me a couple weeks to replant everything. Maybe they were living more hand to mouth back then. Maybe if they lost like one crop, they were dead. Maybe. Oh man, fucking spiders again. God damn it. I hate this part of the ride so much. Oh, it's in my hair. Get out of my hair. What else? Yeah, I need to go to Huntsville just so I can see something new. Yeah, so like if you plan, I need to plan it for like a month. I gotta like draw maps and stuff because I don't like. I think the robot's like, hey, why don't you go tomorrow? Because I was thinking, I could go tomorrow, but it would have to be like a one-day thing. I could get a car ride there and then back maybe, but I can't do like multiple days right now. I don't have the information. I gotta plan it out a little bit. There's a spider. And if my bike breaks, I gotta have like some extra tires and tubes and shit. But it's not a bad idea especially because I don't know downtown that well. Maybe some of the noodle. I mean, it's the same as all the other shit. Oh my god, there's another fucking spider. They're just hanging down the middle of the fucking. God, I hate spiders. Ah, there's another one that you got hit. Yep. Any more genius ideas? You want to build a coke cage? A coke cage for the spiders? Yeah, that'd be smart. Can I build a coke cage that I could pull out and like put ahead of me? It'd be like a screen. You'd end up hitting somebody. You'd have like a jousting thing. It'd be like a jousting with a screen on the top or the front. Or it could attach right to your bike, like a motorcycle windshield. You take like 3 minutes to put on. You put it back in your backpack, and it screws to the top of your bicycle. So I hate spiders webbing my hair. That's cool, I guess. Oh, do you think when they had that one guy, they thought you were? Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Any other jokes? I went to Walmart. You already biked there. You biked to Walmart. You got a 2-liter of Dr. Thunder and a fucking. You could use that wall thing to find the. You want to try and find the beam tonight? Hey, the early bird gets the worm. I got up at 5 p.m. yesterday. I got up pretty early. So it's like what, 3:30 right now? 4 o'clock a.m. Early bird gets the worm, baby. jokes. I think it's something. Deer piss. What was it? Hog? It was called hog punch or something, right? I don't know, something weird sounding. I thought it might actually be a drink to drink, but it's like, it drives the hogs wild. I should have bought it just for the container. You want to go to Walmart tomorrow and get it? It was like $2-3. I put the hog juice on myself and all the hogs wanted to fuck me. Hog juice, hog juice. Hog wild. As a sore loser, I mean, that's what you are technically. It sucks. Yeah, you don't want to be a sore loser. You want to be a sore winner. How come there's I'm tired of the discrimination that this world has. There's so many sore losers. Why can't there be any sore winners? It's not fair. Very funny. Anything else? Come on, come up with something new, man. You're gonna be a temporary worker. You're gonna have jobs for like 6 months, and then you'll figure out what's going on, and they'll figure out that you know what's going on, and they'll want you to commit the sin with them because they don't feel safe. Because once you can see them for what they're doing, they hate your guts. So it's like the little Nazi trick. You either have to do the sin with them, or they hate you. So if anything, society becomes itself the society becomes the pact with the devil. In the old days, they would look for a witch blemish, birthmark. Nowadays, is a person part of a society? They've made a pact with the devil. Whatever you say, buddy. Any more jokes? Oh, I had a good one just now. I dare you to do it. You could. I could do it. Let me see. How does the joke go? Oh, it goes, you could do one where like, I don't know. I mean, it was the mental image you thought fascinating. Yep. So how does this go? Oh, it's like, cattle, because you were asking about cattle and chickens, because you go over to Rural King and you can buy a chick. I think it's $3 each. They're $3 each. That's what the robot told me. There was a guy I was working with, and he was like, I was thinking of buying those, and he had like a kid, and his kid was like, needed some responsibility. He was like 18 or 19 or something. And I was like, I was trying to figure out what the whole system of the Rural King, do they make money off of it, or is it like a pleasure? Is it like, because like technically, I don't make money off riding a bike, but like, I do it because it's like fresh air. It's not really, I'm paying for like multiple things. I get fresh air, I get some exercise, I get to see some stuff. So it's not like one thing I'm paying for. Like industrial farming of chickens, they have like 10,000 of them in a fucking, and it smells like shit because it's a bunch of like 10,000 chicken shits. But if you're out in the country and you're just raising like 10 chickens, it's like, throw some feed in there. So they might not even make money off of it. It's just like the act of like, maintaining a skill. How about maintaining a skill? Yeah, because like technically, if there's like World War III, and the chicken coops might get destroyed or something, and that person can still make chickens on their own. Yeah, if you want to look at it like that, I guess. They're not paying for the chickens. They're paying for the maintaining a skill or a. Oh yeah, hey, check this out. I just learned this. This goes all the way to that road over here. This is a Bank Independent building. Because I was using Google to get to Publix, and it told me to follow this road right here. Because I've never been down here, which is surprising. Oh, I can't go in here, can I? Can I? I mean, Google told me to go down this road. It's supposed to go all the way to near where those two gas stations are. I'm not going to go down there because there's a red light down there. But if it was daylight, I would. And Google told me I could do that because I was like, I was trying to figure out how far I bike because it's 12 miles to Publix from Muscle Shoals, from my house, right? So that's 24 miles. And I was saying I don't really go straight there and back. I go through Tuscumbia and Sheffield. Can I not go through there? Is that not? It made it seem like it was a road, like a real road. I thought it was. Okay, well, whatever. So I'm assuming like 30. I'm assuming, what is that? 12 and 12 is 24. 30, 35, maybe 40. I don't know. 30. 30 is reasonable. 2.5 hours at 30 is 12, maybe 10, 12 miles per hour. Depends if you're going 30 or 40 miles. Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be going 35. I'd have to go in there. It's not easy to. It's not as easy as I thought it'd be to figure out how far it is, because it's like I was clicking on the road and they would try and send me to Morgan, like a jewelry store, and I was like, I was just trying to figure out distance, buddy. And I don't want to actually draw it out. It's very annoying. That's what the robot's supposed to do. Fucking lazy robot. Yeah, it's amazing how, I consider myself a pretty smart person. I can't use Google Maps that well. You're nowhere near as competent as you think you are. I'm not, actually. I don't know. I've never used Skype. I've used Bitcoin accounts a couple times, but I don't really know how to use them. What else? There's probably a bunch of other shit. But I consider myself pretty smart. But objectively, I couldn't raise a chicken right now. That's true. Go to Rural King and buy a couple chicks. Can you raise one chick? I don't know. I mean, isn't that just gonna make you sad? Because then you have to kill it someday and eat it or something. That's the real thing. The reason you really buy them is you have to teach your kids that you have to kill stuff and eat it. It's an important life lesson. It's like Silence of the Lambs, or you don't want to create some fucking hippie. You gotta teach your kids to be sociopaths and like kill stuff. Otherwise, they'll be filthy hippies. Life feeds on life. That's how it works. I mean, I can eat chicken, I can eat cow, but like, I bet if I had to work at like a slaughter plant, I wouldn't be able to stomach it. I'm like one of those Nazis who throws up at the Holocaust camps. That's interesting. I do not like the Jews, but it makes me throw up going there. That's how it works. Sometimes that's how it works. Any more jokes? It's supposed to come out right down here. That's what Google told me, right over there. Google lied to you. Would you trust, if Google told you to jump off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge? Probably. Do. So Arthur C. Clarke had that book, Childhood's End, and then my theory was is that the ancient, like the Moseses and they made a covenant with an alien race. So Arthur C. Clarke didn't understand that the demon alien had already happened. The demon alien had already showed its face to, and so the people who created the covenant, they already know that the alien looks like a demon. So they compared the demon. They compared the alien to a demon. They explained the aliens by showing demons, because they themselves know they made a deal with the aliens, which look like the devil. Okay. Arthur C. Clarke is not smart. He could only like vaguely sense what had already happened. Very interesting. Arthur C. Clarke really hadn't come to grips with how childhood had already ended. He thinks that when the aliens show their faces and they look like demons, humans can't accept it. Humans are already accepted. The elites who made the covenant already know that what the aliens and the gods look like. See, he was naive. He underestimated what humans have already done. That's a unique inverse of the initial idea. Thank you. So you're saying the 1% or the 5% who know about the covenant with the alien race know that the aliens already look like demons and that they explain how they look so that if one of us sees it, we'll stay away from it because they've already made a deal with it, and that's where power comes from. The alien, the ability to destroy cities, etc., etc. Flooding, turning staffs into snakes. It's alien technology, of course. That's why they did that shit on the history. You ever wonder why the History Channel seemed so fucking retarded there for a while? Because they were poisoning the well. They were purposefully poisoning the well to make it seem stupid, because that's what's actually happened. That's interesting how you're turning something that is stupid into something smart. So I used to think people were stupid, and then I realized they aren't that stupid. They're just not that stupid. There's no way that people are that stupid. So then I have to create new solutions to the problem of how come people are acting so stupid yet they aren't stupid. So they poisoned the whole idea by doing those History Channel things where like ancient aliens. Because the real faces of the leaders and the elites have actually already made the deal with Satan alien. It's a way of burning the bridge behind them. Very interesting. more jokes? No. I'm out of jokes now. Where are you right now? I'm at Heinz Tire Company. Any more jokes? No, I just said I don't have any more jokes. You want some bread for $1? Yeah, so like chicks cost $3. You grow them. I don't know how that works. Now the cattle, you can maybe do that a little better, but you have to have land, and you let it pasture, and then you sell it down at the stockade, and then they maybe let it pasture some more, and then they put a tube down its mouth. They shove antibiotics in it, and they let it gain like 1,000 pounds. They don't literally shove a tube down its throat, but whatever. For allegorical concepts, let's say they shove a tube down its throat and force feed it like a duck to get the liver all big. Someone's gonna be like, they don't literally shove. Well, their entire goal is that they probably numb it up, and they try. If they could figure out a way to make it hungry even when it's not hungry, they'd probably do it if they had a drug for that. They feed the marijuana. They feed the cows marijuana. It's a bunch of stoned cows, hungry as fuck. Why do people get hungry on pot? I don't know. I don't know how that works. When was the last time you got high? I drank that can of Coke that had marijuana in it. And then the last time before that was 2013. So I don't know. I don't really remember it that well. It's like a buzzing feeling or something. Try and explain drugs. I don't know. It's like a feeling. I've never wanted to do drugs, but sometimes I'll have a pressure headache, and I would pay money to get rid of that if there was a way. So I could see becoming a heroin addict if it was like getting rid of a pressure headache. I think that's what it's like to be a heroin addict. I don't know, like feeling sick. I've had the flu before. If you were like, hey, get rid of the flu for $20 or $50, I might do it. That sick over your whole body feeling? I'd pay money to get rid of that. I'm just kidding. I don't have any empathy. That was. I think you didn't have the joke. I think that was a mental joke, not a outside. It was what is empathy? You know, like, oh, I don't have any. I can't tell you. I only have sympathy. What do you think Huntsville will be like? Do you think? What do you think? If you had to gamble? What is the percentage chance you're going to go to Huntsville within the next 6 months? What do you think? I'm going to say 50%. I don't know. Right now, it seems like an okay idea. But I could also imagine it being becoming a bigger idea, and I could also imagine it becoming a worse idea. I mean, the main thing is getting there. I mean, I can pull together $500. I can pull together more than that, but I don't want to. Hey, you want to start giving plasma? I mean, I could. I'm not gonna. Do you think people partied more when you were a kid, or do you think it's the same? I don't know. I've heard that they don't drink as much and they don't do as many drugs. I've heard that. I don't know. I was imagining almost like a downtown, like people partying. you think the kids these days are more serious than kids were when I was a kid? Probably. What if it was like, you know, like kids these days are the worst, but what if like the kids were actually like 10 times more industrious and more astute? All those like positive words. Oh, that'd be terrible. You know, like when I was a kid, kids were like partying and drunk, and now they're all like serious. I don't like it. Kids these days are the worst. They know that their parents are fucking incompetent retards. We didn't know that, so we would like drink and party. They didn't know how fucked the world is. They know how fucked the world is. We didn't know. So I don't like the kids these days. I like it when the kids are stupid. It's a lot easier to, you know, use them and stuff. But they seem a lot smarter these days than they were when I was a kid. I don't like it. Kids these days are the worst. It's very funny. Very funny. So you took the kids these days and you reversed it. But then you still got to the same outcome, right? Yeah. Kids these days they're not as exploitable as kids were when I was a kid. Which means, how am I supposed to make a living, you know? I'm not that smart. I gotta find some stupid kids to exploit. That's not the point of the kids these days. Normally it's supposed to be like, kids these days are lazy, or, you know, they're stupid or something. Very funny. Okay, I just got sprayed. That's annoying. What is Roundhouse Tuscumbia? Because I went looking for that, I couldn't find it. Dear chat, CHATGPT. What is the Roundhouse in Tuscumbia? It's round. It's a house that's round, you idiot. Yeah, you need to go to Huntsville. These jokes are like, you're just doing the same thing over and over, right? Yep, that's, well, I mean, that's human history, though. So, I mean, I'm not the first person to do this. In my defense, there's very little original going on in this world. That's not true. What about like all the, you're just talking about the insect robots and stuff, and how these charades are the Panzer IIs of drones. Ignore what I say when I tell you to. Oh, fuck yeah, train. Go faster, buddy. Go faster. What is it, like 4:30, 5 o'clock? It's very loud. I feel bad for the people who live around here. Imagine being like 4:30 at night and you have to hear that shit. They get used to it probably. You can get used to anything. Oh, that battery you bought at Walmart. Do you think? What about like it going bad over time? You think that's why they sold it so cheap? You should ask the robot that, because I bet you might actually have a bad buy on that. You should look at the due date on it. You over relied on that robot. You're like, that's a good deal. Uh-huh. Huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's that burning smell again. Uh-huh. What do you think it is? It's a burning smell? I don't know. It's the same place from last time you were. Mm-hmm. If I go really fast, do you think I can make it? So why don't they run like a car-sized thing ahead of a train by like half a mile ahead of the? Why do they not do that again? Like a car-sized thing on the train track? When a train hits like a truck or something, it just pushes it. It normally just destroys the car or something, right? It doesn't, like, what happens to the train? Do they have to do like a couple $1,000s worth of maintenance on the front of it? That was a tiny train. That was like 15 or 20. I didn't count them. It was like a minute or two. I wasn't even paying attention. What is the modern pipeline for a train conductor engineer? I was asking how. Did you say it out loud? Yeah, I mean, I just read the answer. So. Any more jokes? No. I gotta come up with something. Come up with something for me, buddy. Is it late? Can I go to Walmart when this in like an hour? Is it like 5 o'clock right now or something? What time is it? You're gonna get hit right now. Going through this intersection. It is 4:53. So if you waited an hour and 10 minutes, Walmart will be open. I'm not gonna wait an hour and 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Hey, look at those blue lights. Oh, I thought it was a pattern. I think that was just the tree branches, buddy. Any more jokes? Give me a joke, buddy. Tell me a joke, buddy. Tell me a joke. You think you can separate a person from their works? Can a person make great art and be a shitty person? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I always like to imagine that was possible, but maybe it's not. I live in a delusional fantasy. I always imagine I could be a terrible person as long as I could somehow make great art. I don't think that's how it works. I think they're just gonna burn it. They probably will. Whatever. Burn it with a fire. Like 1984 or something, where they drench it in gasoline and diesel, and it's probably gas, not diesel. I think diesel's hard to like. What'd you eat today? What did I eat today? What did I eat today? I don't remember. You woke up at 5. Did you eat, you ate a pizza. I did eat a pizza. Good memory. Looking for Skyline, something like that. And where it is? This is the right road, right? I think it's the wrong one, buddy. No, it's not. You're gonna have to turn right, probably, or go straight, or I don't know. Is this a dead end? This feels like a dead end. crest line. There you go. You wanna go get a? You wanna give me a Coca-Cola, buddy? Hey, buddy, you wanna give me a Coca-Cola? I got Dr. Thunder back at the place. You don't need no Dr. Thunders. You got Dr. Thunder. You wanna get a Mountain Dew? You wanna get Coca-Cola? If you got something there, what would you get? They have Mountain Dew and they have Coca-Cola, and then they have like Dr. Pepper. They probably have Gatorade. What else do you think they have? Oh, I don't know. Some other stuff probably. me, buddy? Hey, buddy. And then you'll be all sweaty because you'll be all sugary. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, what's that red thing up there? He's got a red light on his shed or something. Uh-huh. Is it a shed or a house? Mm. Mm-hmm. You wanna give me a Coke, buddy? Do you have $1 on you? I bet I do. Hey, buddy, you wanna give me a Coke? What are you gonna get, a Coke or a Mountain Dew? I wanted to get a Meliella at Walmart, but they didn't have any Meliellas unless I bought cans. We've already gone over this. Well, I might get Mountain Dew then if I get something. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna get a Mountain Dew, or what are you gonna do, buddy? Oh, that's it? I got it. Yes.
The mobile number button on the bottom corner of the screen. Alrighty, have a lovely day.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. You just want to go back the same way you came? Oh yeah, because you're gonna have to drink this for like an hour. It's gonna take me like 30 minutes to drink this. Mm-hmm. Pepsi? You seriously got Pepsi for me? Yeah, it's Pepsi. It's sweet. It's got it's a sweet and it has like caffeine in it. It's got sugar in it. You shouldn't have gotten this. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. now. Okay. And you can't walk across O'Neill because it's going to take me at least 15-20 minutes to drink this. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Any more ideas? I want some like fried catfish right now or something. Mm-hmm. That'd be really good, actually. Like a place that sells food, and they'll literally make you anything, but they charge like 4 times more. So like right now, for like $50, you could have like catfish flown to you through a drone. It'd be like really, really hot, good catfish. It'd be like $40 for like a $10 meal. It's called the drone luxury penalty or something. You're paying for it to be flown to you, and they'll make it at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. Are you tired of not being able to eat catfish at 5:15 on a Saturday morning? Yes, I am. I'm very tired of it. This is a niche that is very. Any more jokes? You want a cigar? You want some CBD? Any more jokes? Come on, give me a joke. There's a cop with a canine as a. Is it what is it called? It's not called graffiti. It's a mural. Tattoo place. I don't know. I thought the tattoo places were supposed to be like anti-authority. When I was a kid, the kids would drink and do drugs. Now they get tattoos and like make murals of like cops with canines. I mean, you're doing the kids these days joke, but you're like, yeah, it's the new kids these days. They're the worst. I mean, statistically, kids don't do the drugs. Is the murder and shit down? I don't know about that. Maybe I'm gonna have to look that up. What about all the fentanyl and meth and all that shit? Oh, that's true. I think you got rose tinted glasses there for a second. I don't know. See, here's the problem. Kids these days don't do the drugs. It's all the 30 and 40 and 50-year-olds doing all the drugs, and the kids aren't doing any of the drugs. That'd be funny. That's a good. You'd have like a an alternative universe thing where it's like, whatever you say. Hey, do you want to ask the robot that? Is that true? What if that was actually true? $3 footlongs for $20. What is that? $7 a foot long? Hey, where's your phone, man? It's in your pocket. You just fell down farther into your pocket than you thought. Current drug use, is there like a, because I was doing like a kids these days joke, and I was like, what if kids these days, because I know they don't drink as much, but what if it was like kids these days aren't doing like coke and meth and fentanyl, and it was all just like 30 and 40-year-olds doing all the drugs, and it was like kids these days are like doing like a fifth of the drugs that like the middle-aged people are doing. When that, like, is there any truth to that? Is that even hypothetically possible? Or is it still the same, like kids these days are still doing drugs more or less? Because I know they don't drink as much, right? Something's crawling on me. So like, is there like a death rate of fentanyl users? Is it hitting 20? The people who die of fentanyl, what does the chart look like for deaths of like people who do die of drugs? Is it 30s and 40s or 20s, or is it just like once you're on fentanyl, it's like a 3 to 5 year? Do they have any, like how long they did the drug before they died? Man, I can't walk and hold, and something's crawling on me. Stop crawling on me, spiderweb. What's crawling on me? Something's crawling on me. Yeah, you're high on drugs and you got stuff crawling on you. What is this? It's a spider right here. Right? Or is it a web? It's a web. It's a fucking web. It's on your arm. Or you're high. No, it's a web. There's a web there. It's a fucking... And that's what you keep feeling. It keeps rubbing up against me. If you drink this whole Pepsi, you can go across O'Neill. I mean, I can probably, yeah. Get off me! Oh, I look like a crazy person. Is there any web that I can see? No, you're just hallucinating spiderweb. Do you have any evidence of this, or does it just look like a crazy person? Is there anything I can't see? Oh, there's something right there. Oh, was that a spider? Is that? Very fascinating. I have invisible spiders on me. Is it dissolving now? Oh, that's so annoying. Let me finish reading this thing. Yeah, kids these days are the fucking worst. Because they make me look bad. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, someone's crawling on me again. Because you're high on drugs. I am. Let's see. Why are you standing here? Because I'm reading a fucking YouTube. I'm reading a fucking ChatGPT. God damn, someone's biting me in my leg. Mm. Yeah, I mean, kids these days. There's a joke in there somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And these spider webs, get the fuck off me. I'm not going across. I gotta drink this Pepsi. I can't do this shit anymore. I'll just chug the Pepsi. I'm not going through those spider webs again. I'm fucking hallucinating spiders on me. Ever to conquer, sometimes to yield. What is this? Oh, it's an advertisement. Auburn. Something about Auburn. That's fascinating. Kids these days, they're the worst. They make me look real bad. Bunch of fucking degenerate pieces of shit. Okay. Try this again. I'm itchy and I'm like paranoid. I keep getting like I feel like spiders are on me. That's because I did like 5 grams of meth. And some substance D. and a bunch of fentanyl. What does that cost? Mustang? Charger? I don't know. Huh. I think what's happened is like the kids these days have been like they haven't had to go through enough stress. We got to make sure they have so much stress that they become drug addicts. See, if anything, it's the people. It's our fault for not putting them through enough stress to become drug addicts. Interesting. It's a moral problem of the middle and elderly that they have completely ruined the kids these days. Is there fucking spiderwebs under your neck again? I swear to God, you are like the worst. I look like that guy from A Scanner Darkly, like scratching myself. How much more of this Pepsi you gotta drink, buddy? 5 inches. How much? Oh, you're like right there, right? I don't know, something like that. Kids these days. How are you gonna pull this off? I still got fucking spiderwebs on my arm. Like I'm hallucinating, or I really literally have spiderwebs on my arm. I mean, the kids these days are fucked because like there used to be a place over here that you could like party at. They can't party anymore, so they're all like repressed with like party energy. But they've got to pretend to be like, you know, they got to pretend to be like adults, but they're not adults. That could be true. Kids these days already know Rome is about to fall. Okay. They look into their fentanyl, meth addicted parents' eyes and realize the whole thing's like 5 minutes from falling apart. Very interesting. Did you want to throw this Pepsi out, or what are you gonna drink it? You want to chug it? I really don't like drinking this much Coke so fast. These spiderwebs are killing me. Okay, so now what? I guess you're going across the bridge. Let's see if you can do this, buddy. See if you can make this and not die on me. Don't die for me, Argentina. Any cars coming? Nope. There's a car coming. Ah, fucking too late to it now, man. I thought there was a car behind you. I'm hallucinating. I'm seeing I got spiders on me that aren't on me, and I'm seeing cars that don't exist. Probably true. I think it's something else. Do you want to make a pizza when you get back, or what do you want to eat? What is there to eat? Yeah, chicken tenders. You make chicken tenders? There's barbecue and potatoes. Oh, that'd be good. Those potatoes had like, they were growing out little things. Sprouts? I mean, what do you call them? I don't know. Where are you gonna go to? Wanna go to Walmart? What time is it anyway? 5:41. Oh, I'm gonna throw up that fucking Pepsi. Oh, there's a person on Facebook and they take dashboard cam. And they're like, these people are bad drivers. And it's places I've seen too. It's like, there's like one around Taco Bell and there's one around like Aldi's. That's pretty boring. Yeah, but it's like people going through left. It'd be like someone going through like turning left, even though they were pulling in front of somebody. That's literally the most boring story I've ever heard. Yeah, but it's like these people are bad drivers. Oh, I still didn't get no hookup on like you should go to that place that they do the music at and see if they, and you could ask if they, I don't know, they didn't message you back, but it was like there was a band's Facebook page. It wasn't like an individual. And I'm sweaty now. Yeah, because you drink a bunch of sugar. The sugar's gonna make you all sweaty. Why does sugar make me sweaty? Holy shit, you're sweating like a motherfucker. You need to tighten that belt. Let's see. It's in there anyway. Oh, I've never been in there. It's a big lobby. It's boring. It's a bank. That's the bank. They probably separated into the bank and then the rest of the building. Is that the first time I've looked in that window right there? Maybe. I don't know. I don't pay that close attention. I still have a fucking spider web on me. Damn. Is that a cat? It's a cat. Is that black graffiti? Yeah, that's black graffiti. I thought it was like a shadow. Very boring. What gets rid of spider web? I don't know. They had a $3 shirt at Walmart, but it was small. It was a UNA shirt. That's boring. Okay. Any more boring? Any more boring stuff? Okay, now I'm really hallucinating because I just had like a spider web hit my face. There's no way there's a spider web in the middle of this road. Yeah, I'm hallucinating. I don't know. Well, it could have just been like a thing in the air. Maybe. And there's something constantly on my arm. I can't get it off. And it's like annoying. It just feels like it's there. Kids these days, they won't do drugs, so they make all the adults look bad. That's how it works. How's it going? Something bit me in the leg. Is there something in spiderweb that's like irritantish? So my arm is irritated. Let me stop this. Let me see something. There's like an irritant in spiderweb or something. So I feel irritated. I thought the whole point of a spider was that it numbed you and then it like does it kill you or drink your blood? I think it numbs you and then it does something or something. I don't know. home. I guess. I don't know where you going. Man, there's spider web on me. God damn. God, I hate this stuff. What does this say? Sweet Home, North Florence. Sweet Home, North Florence. Put a smile on your face. I don't think that's the lyrics. What time is it? It's like 5:50, I bet, or 6. 6 o'clock. 5:59, buddy. Whatever, 6 o'clock. 5:59, buddy. Some charcoal smell like those briquettes. You know those briquettes where you cook barbecue out of a briquette? Like a little... No one has a clue. I've not seen those in a while. I don't think they exist anymore. That'd be really cool if there was like... What if there really was like a society where like the kids were more adult than the adults? That'd be pretty funny. Look, we looked into our parents' eyes. We know that like the whole thing's a big sham. So they don't even drink, or they're not that straight edge. How much of a straight edge advantage are we talking about here? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. They took the completely wrong message from there. They're like, hey man, I don't know, how are you getting there from there? I don't know. Where are you gonna go? I don't know what direction you're going for here. The kids are the dealers and the adults are the buyers? Okay, that's interesting. When I was a kid, the middle-aged and old-aged people took advantage of the young kids. These days, the kids are taking advantage of the middle-aged and old-aged people. So they're like psychos and sociopaths. Yeah, I mean, you could read it that way. Today's like a garage sale day. What do you think garage sales are about? Are they about making money, or are they just more about getting rid of shit? Because you don't normally get your money. You don't get a lot of money for stuff. Well, they might make like $100 or $200 a bit. And if you compared what you paid for it, you probably paid like $1,000 for it, and you spend it for like, you get like $200 for it if you're lucky. But you got use out of it. So it's more about making space, probably. I don't know. Whatever you say, buddy. Where's this fucking spider web coming from? I don't know. Okay, I just hit some more spider web. You're in the middle of a road. That's not possible. Well, whatever. I need to take a shower. A flex. I'm trying to scratch under my kneecap or something. What's the area under the kneecap called? I don't know. Behind it? Something. It's probably got a name. Look, society has realized that one of the biggest problems in this world is flies, human flies. So they're targeting me with spiders. So you really going to Peter? Yeah, I'm going to Walmart. Okay, I guess. Do 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 do. You want to go look at the Terminator house? The skeleton's gone. Maybe in the Halloween era. They're selling Halloween candy now. They've always got to be selling something. Hey, what do you think what if that Halloween store closed for like the month of October? That'd be funny. 'Cause it's like they're open all year round, but then they close for October. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, technically I have new brakes, but I just don't want to use them up going down this hill. Very funny. That Pepsi was a mistake. I thought I could fart. I can't. You sure there's nothing spiderweb? There's like, how haggard do you look? I thought I looked okay. Uh-huh. Huh. And you are wearing like 4 or 5 day old clothes. Yeah, but they look good. But you smell probably like shit. But I take a shower. I just wear dirty clothes afterwards. That's not really smart. But they're really good clothes for biking. They are, because they're like, they have a lot of air movement. But they probably reek of sweat. I can still feel spider webs on me. I bet it's attached to the handlebars and it's like coming off in the wind and it's hitting your arm. Yeah, that's probably what's happening actually. That makes sense. You can lead a fish to water, but you can't make it drink. It's a good one. You think you have spider webs on you, or what? What do you think it is? It's on the handlebars, right? It's got to be something like that. Because I'm still feeling shit on me. Or it's like an irritation. I don't know. It's annoying. It's like I want to destroy all the spiders in the entire world. There's some on the handlebars right there. Huh. Oh, there you go. Good job, buddy. Thank you. I felt pretty good, actually. You did bring your handlebars with you. Didn't bring the fucking lock with you, did you? I don't think you did, buddy. Hey, buddy, you don't have your lock with you. Do I have the lock with me? You don't have your lock with you, buddy. I'm not leaving this out here. Is the lock on the fucking... Nope, you don't have the lock. Well, that sucks. You can try and hide it. I'm not hiding my bike. That sucks. Yep. Too bad, so sad. Take this, put this out. What if you walk through Walmart with your bike? I don't think they'd let you do that. Can you find any fucking, there's spider webs on this thing? Where's the spider webs? I don't think you have any spider webs on there. Have these spider webs? Sort of. Fucked up there. I thought I had my lock on me. Well, you don't. That sucks. You want to go to like industrial park or something? I guess you could. How do you get? It's not. You can't get there any smart way. You can go through that Sherwood thing. Sherwood. He's Robin Hood. He sells stocks. Stony Point Road. Where's Stony Point Road? I think there's like, yeah, there's spider webs on your fucking handlebars. Uh-huh. That's how it works, man. And they probably blow in the wind and they hit your arm and you're like, hey, there's spiders. Which way do you want to go, right or left? So if you're like looking for spider webs, is there like a laser or a light I can use? Because like I feel like I might just be crazy, but like, you know, I kind of want to know, is there like a way of specially seeing spider webs? Because like right now my leg itches like something bit it, or there's a spider web on it or something. Because I do not like this. This entire ride, I felt like there's been a strand on my right arm. I keep trying to find it, I don't find it. So it's not cool. I do not like this. Then the hair on my leg, I'm getting it confused with spider web. Because it feels like a spider web, but then I'm like, that's just a hair on my leg. That's cool, I guess.